So shout out to everybody in South America who's still hanging out. That's not bad. This is okay. What do we think about this one? This is actually kind of nice. All right, I advocate that has to be the new taunts. Put that into the game right now.
The hip slap.
He was slapping his ass.
I thought that
Kevin.
is a taunt, isn't it? Is it the one that goes and he like slaps his butt?
Does he have colored contacts? Because his eyes are creepy.
His face is very smushed, but everything about this is super awesome. Like, I love it. He's got also like a body muscle suit on underneath it.
Yeah.
So Sheep, let's start with you. Out of 10, what are we giving?
Yes, the form is very good. The creation is nice. However, it does look a little unstable.
Everything else, but I'm gonna give it an 8.
All right, so that's a decent score, 7, 8, and 8. And now we move on to see our Marana, the kitty. Unfortunately, we have to dock points because did not go out and tame some mythical beast to show up riding it.
True.
Not good enough.
No genetic creation in the lab prior to cosplaying. It's a very, very low effort here.
I also need to know if the bow is functional. Like, I want her to at least shoot one attendee to prove that it's good, and then that will raise the points.
All right, I think probably if the bow is real, they might have confiscated the arrows. So
that's fair.
Security might have pulled it up for the sake of the audience. Maybe she would have found the horn guy and be like, "You deserve this arrow. This is for you."
It looks like pretty good construction, all that stuff. I think I recognize this Marana set too. But yeah, the bow's not quite as cool as I like the other one. I like the Night Stalker one more personally.
Yeah, for sure. But it looks like it's all hand sewn and everything. So
that's
it's still really well done, but
yeah,
not exactly the most impressive, but it's really good.
I made a mistake by putting Night Stalker at 7 because I don't feel good putting this at a 6. I would put this at a 7 and the Night Stalker at an 8.
You're
Join us.
Only 1 point lower? Really?
Well,
I wish there was more structure, as in like it just looks like loose fabric and it's kind of draping. I wish it was more like pauldron-like,
But you can tell that there's a lot of work that's put into it, right?
For sure.
Like all those little gems and stuff too that are on there.
Oh, nice.
You know what I mean?
Or
I didn't see that before.
Also, it's sewn well. Like it's all
Yeah.
seamless looking. It's like very nicely sewn together.
7 sounds good.
7s?
No, not yeah. I don't want to be mean because I really appreciate cosplaying and like how hard it is because you're making your own clothes, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's really difficult. If I did have to dock points, it would be for the fact that the bow is not 3D.
Okay.
All right, 2D bow. So 7s all across the board.
Yeah.
Sure?
I did not say 7.
Coming up. Once they feel confident introducing him. And here is the anti-mage.
Oh.
So we tend to see quite a few anti-mages actually, but how does this rank for y'all relative to some of the anti-mages we've seen, especially at like a TI and stuff?
I don't remember seeing too many personally, but so far it looks good. Initial impression is solid.
Is this the first way?
I think it might be the first way. That's what I was wondering about.
Yeah. It should look solid. I need to get a more. I want to see a close up of the weapons.
Yeah, they
look cool.
A little blocky.
Oh, that's what she's playing in
They're
1080.
decent.
She's playing in 1080.
Oh,
get the full
that way.
resolution. Yeah.
But the rest of the costume looks really good.
It does look very good. Hair is good. Made sure that the markings are in the right place. I like this one.
It looks like it's also a bunch of individual pieces. Like the pauldrons are separate from the rest of it. I think you can unconnect from it. Like there's also those buckles and stuff all over the place. I think this is a really good one. I like this one more than Marana one.
Yeah.
No offense. We don't need to compare.
No, we literally do.
We literally do.
Everybody can win. Come on, guys.
Kind of the nature of the word competition, Miracle. It implies everybody cannot win.
All right, here. Sure, we got the close up. All right, let's see. So it's slightly curved, as in it's not holding up particularly well. It doesn't have strength of form. That's a little point deducted here and there. It looks like the detailing as well on the blade. A little bit wonky. Yeah, it's not the cleanest it could be.
It isn't the cleanest it could be, but I still think it looks pretty good, right? It probably could only look better if it was actual metal. And again, security might have stopped them from coming into the venue.
Hopefully. They don't want people coming in here with weapons.
Yeah,
that's scary.
Snares qualification every time. He's like, I want it to look like a deadly weapon. I want to fear for my personal safety, or otherwise
I want them to shoot arrows.
Probably lore accurate. Yeah, his scythe is a big... All right, his scythe looks really good.
There is some struggle walking, which is understandable.
Yeah, Necro's an old person.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They got the face makeup too. It looks really
is,
good. The LEDs.
Really well done.
Yeah, this looks like a really good 7.
He's got the animations go. He just reprecited them, but he was full HP, so I didn't kill him.
Oh!
I don't know what that material is that the actual scythe part is made of. because I'm stupid, but it looks insane.
It looks fucking cool.
Yeah.
This is
All right.
all right. Nines.
No, that's
minimums.
a 10. That's
Tens?
a 10
All
for
right.
me.
This is
That's sick.
That was awesome.
That's one of the coolest cosplays I've ever seen.
this is actually nutty.
Oh my god.
This is as close to perfect as you could probably get. Actually.
And look, there's like some luminescence going on, like where the feet are and stuff too.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I can't give it a 10. Okay, I'll give this a 9.
Okay.
And my only criticism is that you can tell that like on the hood and stuff, it's not entirely balanced.
Oh.
You know, there's like some, it's
Look at
slightly
that.
leaning to the side.
Look at that.
I mean, it's really good.
It's really
the lantern
good.
looks
Dude,
insane.
They are risking electrocution for the sake of entertaining us here, Sheep.
But the hood isn't balanced. if 10 is a absolutely perfect,
Yeah.
I can't in good faith say that this is perfect. But it's close as hell.
Look at those eyes.
I mean, I want to give it a 10. I do want to give it a 10.
I want to give it a 10 too, but it's definitely closer to 10 than a 9.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have to just say 10.
Yo,
Making an executive
9.5?
decision.
9.5?
Across the board. We're done. 10
Really
across
good.
the board. This is just way too good.
It is really
really good.
good.
Genuinely incredible today. So let us find out if anybody else will have this. We have a Lena right here coming in. So Lena, unfortunately, we've gotten sick and tired of seeing her in our games, but this is still a pretty decent outfit here. I've got the little flames as well.
Yeah, she's not flying. Gonna have to take points off for that one.
For sure, yeah.
Didn't figure out how to defy gravity for her cosplay. Just really not good work ethic right there.
I mean, bringing fire makes her better than a lot of other Lena cosplayers I've seen in my time.
Is she gonna throw it at blue? That'd be awesome.
It'll be better if it was real fire, right? If you don't risk scorching your actual hands for the sake of a cosplay contest, are you even that dedicated?
Yeah.
This looks good though.
It looks really good.
Embroidered really well. It fits really well as well. The added fire is nice. The hair is a nice touch. Sheep, what do you make of this from a construction point of view?
Looks pretty solid. Obviously, you have like, if you look around the neck area, it's got the little flick ups. I have no idea if that's part of the actual set.
Is it balanced
Right.
I don't
properly?
know if it's meant to. There's nothing to balance on this one. It's pretty good. Everything's holding up well. You know, you got all the trimmings are very clean. You know, the material, it looks nice. You got the shine on it.
There's also commitment. She keeps her hands up constantly.
Yeah.
So it's a
Animations.
workout right there. Some animations.
How do you balance?
Back-to-back Lenas. All right, before we talk about this new Lena, previous Lena, very quickly, Sheep.
Wait, look at that walk. Holy!
So what? 7.
Seven for the previous Lena?
Yeah, I'll go 7.
If I gave Morana a 6, I'd give her also a 6.
Okay, 6, 7, 7. All right, let's talk about the new Lena, Lena 2. There might be several of them, so we might have to just apply versions here. What do we think here about this one, Lyrical? Lena 2, not as intricate as Lena 1 at this point in time.
No, it's not. Although did have like a lot of the sort of pizzazz coming out down the runway there, which you always love to see. Not holding the arms out for the animations as much, but it's hard to fall somebody up on stage for the first time. But I mean, it's a very similar type of fireball mechanics.
Yeah, very. They got their FX from the same person, I think.
Yeah.
Sheep, what do you think about the paint on that chest piece? Does
really good.
you think so?
Yeah, because they use like, if I'm looking at it correctly, it looks like they use darker paint around the edges to give it more volume. So to make it look like it's standing out. It looks really nice. The gem looks really clean. I actually like this way more than the last one.
Really?
As well. Yeah, because of the materials used, it's like, it's not as glossy. It's more like matte.
Oh,
you know, so
interesting.
it's much easier to look overall.
From my perspective, that makes it look simpler a little bit. Her
does,
back cape
for
is
sure.
great, for
Yeah.
sure.
Just judging Dota. So now looking at this, we're like,
Let's go!
That's a rare set right there, guys.
That's a good one.
now if we're talking about being able to fully embody the hero, the walk is done very well. The gun is nice. The little hobble, this is perfect. This is awesome. This is excellent.
Am I watching Lord of the Rings right now? Because it feels like it. That's lore accurate right there.
And my rifle.
I don't know. I hate Sniper though, so this like fills me with a lot of dread.
Oh, what
seeing a
score would
Sniper
you give?
cosplay. I don't know. I mean, I like the cosplay, but I hate the hero. So
Yeah?
again, it's sort of making me feel sad. Oh my god, it looks
Initial
really
walk
cool,
on
though.
looks so good, and it
looks-
still looks. He's got a nose prosthetic, I'm pretty sure.
Look at those boots.
The walk is
The
great.
hobble is.
The LEDs and the gun. Snare,
Yeah.
are you intimidated by his firearm right now?
Let's see. So it looks like the projectile that came out of that wouldn't necessarily hit terminal velocity, but it would hurt. It would hurt enough that I'm like,
Dude, it
okay.
actually is
Or worst case
crazy.
scenario, he could throw that gun at me and that would really hurt.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Oh, his dial's moving on his gun.
Oh, that is.
It could just be a magnet or something, but still, it's moving.
That's a very
Bro,
nice
this is
touch.
like...
All right.
Yes.
How is this
Yes. Yes.
How is this
10.
not a 10?
This is a 10.
This is such a 10. Amazing.
They even made their nose big and round,
Yeah.
just like snipers. You gotta.
There's face prosthetics that they have
Yeah.
on. The skin tone looks good.
They made their own friggin' eyebrows.
All the first stuff looks amazing. The cape looks amazing.
Yeah.
Look at that. There's just
Oh,
LEDs
there's a little
everywhere.
Minotaur horn behind
Oh,
too.
The freaking animations are so good.
I don't know what's going on with the shoes there, or the feet, or what. And the whole lower half of this one's a little weird, but you know it's working. It's a very cute looking set.
I actually like seeing this though. It's great.
Purge, are you going to dock points because they're not also floating around right now? They haven't lifted anybody
I
up?
believe Rubik does walk on the ground, so he's just holding his cooldowns in case he needs them. You got to wait for those initiators, then you lift them.
Okay.
That instant lift, very important. Yeah, I feel pretty disappointed about the headpiece a little bit. I mean, they sewed something, but I wish there was more structure. Like she pointed out, I think that kind of hurts the set. The fabric is good, and I'm sure there's a lot of fabric in the set, but yeah, it feels like they spent a lot of time on the staff and did a great job. They spent tons of time on the animation practice, which is excellent.
You can see a couple of the little green circles peeling off there too. That's fortunate. I mean, the staff is a solid like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
So the staff gets like an 8 or 9. The rest of the set together, what do you think, Sheep? We don't like the fabric as much. The animations are really cool. The headpiece could be better. The staff is amazing. So combined, I really want to see another 10. I want my life to be changed.
Whoa.
So we're getting a PA, another hero we don't get that much of in the current meta in Dota 2.
I see behind her. I see him, Invoker.
So what's very important about the Arcana for PA is that it's pretty common for people to wear bodysuits for him because it is kind of like a sheer thing. So it's very important to have good weapons, pauldrons, and hat. And so far, they seem good. Not the best I've seen, but pretty solid.
I think the problem is the PA Arcana, it's very like, there's lots of particles going on.
Right.
So when you have a bodysuit like this, there's not really any depth to it, nor is there any real lighting. You know, you saw the Necrophos, he was able to have like the LEDs underneath the clothing, which gave it that nice look. I think maybe they could have done that for this.
Is this lighting on the swords?
Yeah.
Or, okay, so there
The
is
LEDs
lighting on
are-
the swords at the very least.
Yeah.
And I think the way that like the stage lighting hits on the bodysuit too, though, does sort of brighten it up a little bit more than it might have otherwise.
Yeah.
That part's looking pretty cool.
The swords do look a little bit huge, though, to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's probably about proportional to what they look in game, but I wouldn't be afraid to take a little bit artistic license to make them look more realistic in person. Maybe this is a bad criticism, I don't know, but they look a little too big to me.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of being stabbed by these at all. I do like the little accents of blood on them. That's a very nice touch, having just gotten a new kill. And I think it's okay. That was pretty good. Idea.
She didn't have daggers on her hips? Come on.
It's Marcy!
Whoa!
She's
Young
from the
Marcy.
anime!
This is awesome.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
So we got the bag
The
drip.
whistle.
The whistles.
Got the whistle. Got the shoes.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Here's
Going
the thing.
Unleash as well. Nice.
She's
When-
appealing to the SA crowd.
When they go up for the interview, she can't say anything. That's the key. That's what's got to happen. Oh, and they're whistling for her. The whistle major. Oh, it's so good.
I haven't heard that noise since the last game, actually. Yeah.
Wow.
This is quite nice.
It looks
Oh,
really
don't
good.
talk. Yeah.
Hey!
Let's go. Oh, this is so good.
Oh no,
All
she's
right.
speaking. Oh no. Oh.
That's
she's
that's
signing.
commitment. She's signing.
Oh, that's so good.
I'm not sure if any of us speak sign language, so
I
to
do
make
not.
sure that the translation is correct.
I mean, we haven't been doing that with the Spanish either, so to be fair. Oh, this is good. I like this one a lot.
This is very good.
Yeah.
This is very good. This sort of goes back to a point you were making earlier, Purge, about having somebody in a more humanoid outfit.
Yeah.
And this is a situation where it's very humanoid. It's technically very simple, but she went all in to make this one perfect.
It looks really good. Yeah, everything looks solid. The set, it's a great
And like commitment to the character.
That's right.
Oh,
Holy moly.
Okay. We have a young and Joker as he's making his walk. So 9 for Lyrical, 7 for Sheep,
Sure.
7 for Purge.
I do an 8, I think. I
Okay.
thought the Marcy's set was pretty good.
This is so good.
This is very good, though.
The thing that goes around his head, like I don't know what the hell that's called, that looks amazing. And he's keeping shape so well. Ooh, this is one of my favorites.
Really?
The
Yes.
shape's really good, yeah.
Nice and heavy. I'm going to have to dock some points because I haven't seen him juggle. You know, I want to see them juggle this. Cycle through the orbs a little bit more. But the contacts are really cool as well. The ears are also really nice touch.
Dude, look at the gold. Oh, that is so nice.
It is really neat. The like different layers on top of each other too, and then like everything's still staying up super straight. It definitely is just like, there's a little bit of some crazy stuff going on down there on the bottom side, but overall I like it a lot.
This is one of those that looks a little bit better as you zoom in as well. It starts to look cooler and cooler and cooler. The cape is also very well constructed.
Yeah, I want to do a twirl. Do a twirl.
No twirl, no twirl.
Oh, there we
That does look really
This
awesome.
is probably,
really good.
in my opinion, one of the best ones in terms of just quality.
But in terms of like the build quality.
Yeah, it holds up really well. Everything is keeping together. Nothing is just flopping down loose. It's
Very nice touch. Now when we move forward, we have a young enchantress coming in.
Holy
All
moly.
right, this is nice and intricate.
This is really
Okay. Also got the impetus staff as well. That's always a very nice touch as well.
Whoa. Snare, is there a deer butt? That's all I need to know. Does she have a deer butt?
They need to show us. I'm just like, where's the
It's
extra
so
legs?
far amazing, but
Where are the extra legs?
They gotta help her.
there is a deer butt.
There is. That's high commitment. All right, I like what I'm seeing.
That's really good.
Oh my god, it moves. The legs.
It's a little wonky, but they move. They do move. That's pretty awesome.
What
What do you think about the chest piece, Yoshi?
The what? Sorry.
The chest piece.
It looks good. Yeah, I'm pretty in awe of the whole thing. It looks really nice.
It's got 2 immortals, maybe
Yeah.
3. I don't remember.
I think it's the entire thing because there's like the back piece with the little wings, the head, and the weapon.
Yes. I
Those
think so.
leaves look really good. They don't look like real leaves. They look like she made them and painted them. I can't tell.
They're really freaking sick. The headpiece is awesome.
Yeah.
Like I can't tell if it's LED or the paint is just like really shiny on top of it. You see what I mean?
It looks like LEDs.
Yeah.
That looks like it.
Yeah, and they have them on the edges of the horns as well.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
The weapon's a little wobbly, but it isn't not exactly structurally designed well in the original set. So, but everything looks amazing here.
I think the ears are probably like could have been done a little better.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
That's it. I love the rest. I think the rest is really high quality.
She's striking.
Oh, she's striking.
All right,
10 out of 10.
10 has to put it at 10.
10 out of 10.
Make it 10.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's such a good set.
That's actually really hard. That has to be 10.
I don't know how they're doing it here, but usually there's a panel of judges of cosplays that are cosplayers who are very like, they do it for a living, and they'll look at all the builds, all the materials, how good it was made, how true it was to design, so on.
I think that's what's happening right now as well over on the Spanish panel. So it does look like there's a couple of people that are already in cosplay that are ready to go for it. Yeah, man, these ones are great. I thought they did a really good job. I definitely have my favorites. I still like the Necrophos the most. I think the Ench maybe a second for me.
Oh, the sniper. I forgot the sniper 10.
Pog.
That was a 10 for sniper.
Yeah, Sniper's definitely a 10, even though Lyrical disagrees. Out of sheer trauma. He's like, I don't want to see this.
6.83. It did things to me.
So let's talk about it here. Purge, if you were to be the one that chose the winner, let's say that you had the privilege of being on the Spanish panel right now, and you could actually write down a score that counts. Who's winning?
I think it's between Enchantress and Sniper and maybe Invoker, but I feel bad not picking Invoker, but his set is simple. Still execute amazing, so I feel like I have to pick Sniper or
What about
Enchantress as
Necro?
well. I think Necro is really freaking good too.
You like the other ones
But
more, though.
I like the other ones more. His helmet looks a little bit paper mache-y is my impression.
Yes.
And that I feel like that draws away compared to the other ones.
Yeah, I think that's why it doesn't hold balance on his head as well.
But his set's genuinely really good.
That's fair.
Well, it seems like we're very aware what the Lima audience tends to prefer at this point. The Enchantress. If I was judging this, I would buck the Sniper some points because the Sniper did not make himself shorter for the event. Cut off part of your legs so that you fit into the outfit. But the Ench, Lyrical, do you have an argument against the South American crowd here to choose a different winner than the Enchantress?
I mean, for me at least, I like the Ench too. I think she would be my number 2. I just was really into the Necrophos one completely. He was doing some of those Reaper Sight animations and everything else. It felt really, really good. And I don't know. I don't know what the hell paper mache is, so I'm cool if he made his head out of it. Did she win or?
I have no idea.
My impressions are doing crowd cheers.
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense.
To make sure that this outfit is the perfect one, she needs to throw the spear into the audience, and another one must just appear out of nowhere. Then we'll know that, all right, you are fully dedicated to this enchantress. But I think we might have a small riot on our hands if she doesn't win this one. So the Lima audience really, really excited about this. Oh, boy, sniper. This is still such a cool outfit.
Oh, these must be the top scoring ones, and then the crowd is giving their input now as well.
Ah, I see. They could have had the same issue as we did, right? Too many 10s.
Yeah.
How do you differentiate between all the outfits that got like pretty much perfect scores?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could look at this, right, and some of it looks a little scuffed. Like the gun, it's not like made of...
Slightly scuffed.
Slightly
scuffed.
I think that's also part of the aesthetic, right? Is that he's sort of this like rugged hunter in the woods, right?
A hunter outfit, sure, but like the weapon is, a gun is usually made out of metal and steel. So
his guns are not. They usually look like they're made out of wood.
Oh,
in
really?
His defense, yeah. The base gun, it looks like it's like some Donkey Kong Country
you're
gun.
Right.
Like you're shooting bullets out of a barrel.
Well, that one looked like it was meant to be made out of metal.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you know Sheep's advice right now, if you are anywhere in the future, make sure that you make your guns out of metal.
Make sure you bring a real gun.
No real guns, no gunpowder, Make them inert. Just a long barrel of metal that you shape somehow.
We're trying to find fault here. Overall, we're really impressed with this.
Look at this guy. How could you hate this?
I don't hate it. I love it.
Why, Sheep, do you hate him specifically?
Hey, why?
What is going on here?
Are you incapable of listening?
Also, this Necro is fully committed on the animation front.
That's why I like it a lot.
God, it is so good, though.
It's amazing.
It's so good.
This is amazing. If Necroforce wasn't in the game, that's the kind of thing you would have as a showcase of, hey, we're reintroducing this hero.
Oh, yeah.
Look, here comes Necroforce.
Yeah.
That did look very, very good. I do think the LED lights died for in the cloak itself, but what can you do?
Limited battery time. How long were those on, sitting by the side stage before things started?
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't think they should run out within one day.
Yeah, you're probably. LEDs are very energy efficient.
No, it's just on cooldown. It's on cooldown. It's coming back on cooldown soon. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. So the crowd is still weighing in. This Necro doing some Reaper sights. That's pretty cool as well. It would have been nice if they'd come with like some extra LEDs to throw into the crowd as like the pulse. Be like, there you go, enjoy life.
I will also say that as much as I love those three cosplays we just saw, I think my favorite one might be the Marcy, just because of the commitment to the character, doing the little kicks and stuff, not talking when the interview happened. Like, I like that one a lot.